we can check on the pages. It looks like a... Oh, but now I can't give... Oh, I can. How do I give the names here?
At the bottom, that's
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah, let's make it profesh. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Check out this.
Sure.
Whoa. Check out. Watch us. This is gonna.
Not say DJ there.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you should have told me that when I did
That's
it.
uncool. You fucking
Sorry,
know
bro.
stuff, bro.
Not DJ.
Only if you
Okay,
DJ
kom ons sien.
at like
Huh? Julle?
fucking
Wat
nice.
dink julle? Kyk
Very
al man,
nice.
CNN, wat dink jy?
CNN.
Welcome mense. Hello everybody as we all settle in here. But this will be live instantly when we do post it to YouTube. So this is for all those people. Please give us a thumbs up if any of this is working, because I've changed some settings and we don't know if the audio is working.
You already got one thumbs up there.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, but that could just be because they're amped.
Is there a check if
Just a
mine one's
like.
running?
Aussie.
Fancy, it's always a little bit delayed, Moss.
Yeah. Let's check it.
Everybody.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now we know. We're in the game.
Nice.
All right, welcome, bro.
Lekker.
Chom.
Oh, wait, thanks for having me.
Everyone, this is Synth Peter, not DJ Synth Peter. Don't make the mistake, because you'll cuck you out in the middle of it.
DJs and
That's only
producers
that's
are
only like
different.
DJ Peter fucking but plays at your wedding.
Wow,
It's like,
fuck I oak.
proper producers don't have don't have DJ names. DJ at the start of it. It's like MC Jack Parow.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. Okay, I got it. Bro. Well, listen, bro. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. That wasn't too bad, eh?
It was really fucking good. I'm
Thank you.
impressed. Yeah, in this fucking castle, I was like, it felt amazing. I felt like the spirits went into my fucking steak, my fucking lamb's boat.
The ghost of the Castile went
Yeah.
straight into the place.
This is a mal place, bro. Fuck, I must tell you.
Sure.
I'm super into it. It's also got like a really like hectic energy, you know, when you walk into like, if you walk into like the castle in fucking Cape Town, it's got that like dead sound energy.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
This is obviously also padded for extra death.
Yeah.
It's fucking like, it doesn't bounce. It's
But
like so.
But it's got a good vibe there, right?
Super
I feel
good
like a good.
vibe.
I was telling the story of when I first bought the place. I tuned the old Tanny who I bought it from. I said, okay, I bought it from. So tell me what gochas, what ghosts, what spirits do we have? And she was like, sorry to tell you, but it's a clean space. So thank goodness, because I am a bit of a poep bangat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not really into the ghosts either.
Not your favorite thing.
No. Spoker.
I'm skeptical because the lights were flashing a bit before
They-
they in
fortunately-
ghostly manners.
Fortunately, that is literally a breaker issue, from what I've been told. So Julian, if you can get your RC and help me fix these things, that'll be cool. Let's do some quick shout outs here. Michelle from Derbs. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's on the screen. Check out this.
Yo.
Aware, Jean Brednan. I don't know if you know any of these oaks, but this is coming in hot.
Lekker, man. Sup. Sup, masakanus.
I'm from Portugal. There we go. Do you know John? Is it?
Is that your boat guy?
No.
Brent, fucking, I just made a new song with Early B called fucking Saksara.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Kiev.
Even though I spelled my name wrong there, Brent.
I kom nou, Brent.
One R.
Kom nou,
Parow
man.
the place, you know. The town. It's weird talking to myself, in a way.
It is. But then talk to me.
Yeah, but then I'm all, like fucking side.
Yeah, but
profiling
dan,
them, you know?
you just do this with a mic, so you can,
Yeah.
this is a technical, I don't know, like that.
Ah,
Yeah,
so-
that's
Hey,
ah, so-
we are supposed to be like in a little circle, but we're supposed to be doing distancing, and we're supposed to be like cutting the line between social distancing and being completely homoerotic. So I don't
I'm
know.
also fucking sitting here in like, you got t-shirts on, I'm like in a jacket on a fucking sheep fucking wool. Like winter is coming, bro. Winter is coming.
That's how the darkness is coming to the castle.
Fuck it. I'm here. I'm
Maybe-
loving myself into this castle.
Bro, please, may you never leave, brother. You're always welcome. Check a couple of Kiv shout outs. So, Synth Peter, I sorry to confess, but I only heard your stuff today for the first time.
Yeah, good.
I'm not very hip because I live in a dungeon. You know what I mean? We don't get a lot of electricity here. So fucking amazing. Have you guys checked them out? Do yourselves a favor. What's the name of that album?
Die toekoms is synth. So
Die
it's
toekoms is synth.
Afrikaans for the future is synth.
Ja.
I've got 10 tracks
Carry on
on
telling us.
there. And yeah, I played you some of my top songs today. Doof Doof, Dance, Dance,
I love
Boom
it.
Boom, Waterloon.
I love it.
Like a fucked up. Am I allowed to say that?
Ja.
Fucking say anything, yeah.
Ja, you can't. It's a fucking castle. We're allowed to. Okay, wait.
It's the interweb. I can't
Ja.
block you.
Ja, even if mom's listening, she shouldn't be listening. Okay, die toekoms
Yes,
is...
but there's
Is-
people of dik international people on this fucking one. There's Kazakhstan, London,
Bro, we've-
fucking where else, my bro?
We've gone
Harfield
international.
Village. I don't know if that's like.
I think that's
overseas.
down the road.
No,
I'm not-
it sounds like overseas.
Dean Pritchard from Kazakhstan. Well, there we go. How kif was that?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
He saw. Okay, let me wys some mense what your album looks like. I hope my system doesn't crash now because I'm using like 1 gig of memory.
You on this side? You fucking know how to do this fucking
Yeah, I was about to say.
stuff.
I can gooi, check it. Okay, get rid of this because we know now who we are. Here we go. And then I think
How's-
I
like
think I'm gonna
there's
do that.
Ukraine.
check
With
it.
us.
Hey, Kaiko, look at
Oh,
this. Now
yes.
this is going in the
Oh,
broadcast.
yes.
Check there.
Ah,
Toekoms.
very fancy.
Look at that.
Yes, that's
Very
right.
nice.
Nah,
So
bro.
that's my
It's
debut
fancy.
album. I'm experimenting with some beats and energies and sounds and all different kinds of people and genres. I don't really care. Just want to make nice stuff to make your boat escape.
You know what we have to do? I have to test this. I hope it doesn't. But if we play it and you've given me permission, I don't know how it works. Are you with the record company?
Yeah, don't
not
I?
race,
I
okay.
fucking did that last time
Okay.
on my stream. At the end, I played like music videos and stuff when I did that one at my house, and then
Yeah.
fucking they cut my stream.
Oh,
Like,
fuck,
but
from someone
luckily
else.
it was right at the end. So I played like a song from Earl and from Cream and from Bliksemstraat, and then like these Afrikaans rappers, and then it cut in the middle of the song. They just blocked
They
it
just
and cut
gooid
my
you.
stream. So
Okay.
rather than fucking.
Okay, well, I've
risk it.
shown you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Go and get the album. Die toekoms is Synth. Synth
Now-
Peter, not DJ Synth
Yes,
Peter.
now you got the shortcuts there,
Yeah,
everything.
cousin,
Eh?
come
in
Yes,
here,
bro.
yeah, you fucking.
The only one that's
love
so funny is that it was my mom's birthday on the 20th of February, obviously.
Yeah.
And I've thrown this into one of my shortcuts, and this was a picture of her playing. I need to do some shortcuts on there, bro, but it's quite careful.
Yeah, that's fucking lekker, man.
So, Kazi, you got your nice and early, which I kind of like and don't like. I like for the fact that I get to hang out extra long.
We had to go to Canal Walk, you know, and do some sort of shit out. So
Sometimes
When-
you got to sort your shit out in Canal
we were
Walk.
like, fucking, yeah, it's nice there in Canal Walk.
What does a person like you do get up to in Canal Walk?
We were at Toys R Us because they've got all the new E-Mans, and so Mattel re-released the E-Mans. I thought it was through Super 7, but
Rubbish.
it was actually, so they're at the Toys R Us. I got E-Mans from there's a place called Project Mayhem. There's an Instagram Project Mayhem, which does E-Mans for delivery. So you can order most of them. They've got some cool stuff. Check them out on Instagram.
No way.
But Toys R Us actually brought in the re-release, the Mattel re-release. So they're doing it piece by piece. So they bought in. I got Ram Man, and I got
And Skeletor, is he in yet?
I got Skeletor from the other place, Project Mayhem. So because they were supposed to bring in Skeletor and He-Man, but they didn't. And then I bought in. I got that,
Gangster
and I
problems,
got
yo,
Battle Cat,
gangster.
and I got Battle Cat, and fucking no, I got a few.
Battle Cat, remember that? Oak?
Yeah.
Bro, I was He-Man before when I grew up. My mom.
So I have
And,
a tattoo of Skeletor here and a tattoo of He-Man on my side of my leg. I fucking love that.
maybe we'll
shit,
maybe
bro.
we'll get to see that a bit later if the
Yeah.
show depends on how well the social
how much
distancing.
how well this glass of clean vodka goes down. Fuck it.
Ja, bro, easy now, please. Eh? We've just started here. You moet nou 'n bietjie gedra asseblief, man. And Pietie, how's the rum treating you? Lekker.
Yeah,
Lekker. Loop hy mooi.
aan die brand.
Aan die
Aan die
brand,
brand.
aan die gang, bro.
And we also went to Jack's a very successful rapper, so we went to Woolworths,
Ja.
which
With a
I'm
successful rapper shop.
yeah. So we ran some
Exactly.
errands in Woolworths, so that was quite Lani.
Fuck, where did we shop before?
But who was in Canal Walk?
Yeah, no. Is
So
that
it's
main?
not-
Is
it's
that
not-
more main?
It's not that long.
Okay, got
It's
it. So
not like Waterfront Woolworths.
it's still humble.
Yeah, it's humble Woolworths. There's still like some of the fridge lights don't work. And stuff like that.
Some of the stuff is like beyond expiry
Yeah,
date.
exactly.
They're still trying to suck you by putting the
Sometimes
shit.
something's
Goes
out of
from
stock,
waterfront to Canal Walk.
Where's the Linus Woolworths that you know?
Just as there's that one in Somerset West, just by that fucking Woodbridge
Oh,
Island.
yeah.
What's that fucking place called? Not Woodbridge Island. I don't know if that's
yeah,
right.
Somerset, but you go, that's out of the freeway.
That's a
A
fancy
little bit
one.
inland.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are dead right.
Just off the highway.
That's a new mall that's just started. You're right. I actually nearly stopped there on the way. I'm not joking. I nearly stopped there on the way to Greyton now this weekend. I was there. And I was going, but I was gunning traffic.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I stop here now, I'm going to get caught in Somerset for the rest of my life. You know those traffic lights?
Yeah.
So I made a call and I went to the OK Bazaar in Greyton. And I got everything I needed. It was
Nice.
beautifully stocked.
And much
Something
cheaper.
local.
Much cheaper. And if I got all the wine and everything that I needed, and had a perfect weekend there. But now that we're talking about my weekend, but you've been. Let's jump straight into it because I'm so
let's do
intrigued.
it.
You've also recently been on a journey, is what we enlightened people like to call it.
Yes. Yeah,
The
fuck I.
enlightened ones.
So tell us, you were in Niza recently. Shoot, go, bro.
Yeah.
I love this.
At the end of last year, obviously 2020 was insane. It was like such a crazy year for everyone, and especially for us musicians. I think it was up and down constantly, and then you can play shows and then you can't, and then you can do this and then you can't, and then streaming's working and then streaming isn't. So it's been just like, it was just a lot of stress on me.
Yeah.
And I kind of, I've been touring, I've been touring constantly, playing 2 shows a week for 10 years, 11 years.
Yeah.
So to fucking just all of a sudden have nothing, you kind of got to get addicted to that fucking as well.
Yeah, of course.
Like, anything shit happens in your life and you walk out in front of like, whether it's 200 people or it's 200,000, that energy, that's like, that kind of helps you deal with a lot of shit in your life. And it's also a release for
it's an escapism
energy,
thing. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden just get that cut, obviously had more ramifications than I really fucking knew.
Yeah.
So and then stressing about work and etc. and fucking everything else in my life. By the start of this year, I was just really burnt out, and I wanted to take a rest in January, but I couldn't because fucking like I was gonna play fucking 16 shows in December, and then
they all got cancelled.
And so I'm like, fuck, okay, cool. Now I've got to work in January as well. So by February, my birthday on the 22nd of February, like by the beginning of February, I was like, fuck this shit, I can't. I'm gonna burn out.
Yeah.
So I went on a retreat called The Awakening. It's on Instagram, The Awakening. It's fucking amazing. It's like so basically it's just
why do you talk? I'm gonna see if I can bring it up if you don't. Carry on.
So it's just it's obviously a kind of it's a retreat kind of in a way, and just something to wire yourself, because it's difficult. Sometimes when you get to those spaces, no.
Okay,
No.
Well, no.
I don't think it's on Facebook though, bro. It's on Instagram.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
Insta that shit.
I'll go Insta it immediately.
Yeah, so I got there on the Sunday and Saturday, and the Monday I did like a San Pedro kind of vibe, which was really fucking fun and focused me in, and then they kind of take you through a whole vibe and kind of just like make you make sense of all the fucking voices in my head that have been building up for the last years.
But then let's
the third day you do like fucking a journey, which is like, as we say, plant medicine. I believe in plant medicine.
So do I. I do.
Very much in plant medicine.
I really do.
Magical plant medicine. So then fucking that, you do like quite a big, a lot of people that have done it, obviously, the nice thing about this one is you go completely, you're just you. So you don't have like, I can't fucking release my demons on like a room of people. They'll fucking like
no, you have to
lose their shit. But it was fun, man. And really like the main thing is just that you go, if they do a CT scan of your brain when you normally talking and stuff, and sitting and like it lights up here and there, but with all of that amount of psilocybin, like it obviously lights up your whole brain. So it opens up neural pathways to memories you've kind of suppressed, because your body is taught to shield some stuff.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do a new album. I haven't been writing in a long time, so I just wanted to rhyme.
What's it? Man, what's with the swearing? Hey, the ones that don't.
Yeah,
So you
then
wanted
it-
to just kind of just reset everything, refrag, or you were like an old computer days, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So
remember?
it obviously got I got like so I just reset that and it kind of just gets you and also lets you like see, you know, it's difficult to kind of there's a lot of stuff that's suppressed and that you keep away. You know, it's easy to kind of just go through it. And you know, I was in a space where I couldn't really write anymore, and I was circling like kind of writing my own stuff and writing my own new album and so on. It was just I needed to kind of go somewhere like kind of to find that those places in myself to kind of be able to write again. And I wrote while I was there. I wrote 6 songs, so I'm
Sick.
super stoked on that. And
Sick.
it's I'm super happy with that. So there's so my new album's also like kind of a weird setup. It's like 6 songs and 7 songs, so 6 dark songs and 7 light songs, kind of in
Yeah.
a way, like a kind of a vibe like that.
Do you have a name for it? Because obviously it's going to be yin yang, but do you have something different?
Nah, I don't know. Maybe Yang fucking
Yin
yeses.
slang. Yin Jin slang.
I'm still on the name thing. I'm just like, yeah, so we're working. So that's why he's here as well. He came to do some stuff with me. I did some stuff with Loki recently. I did some stuff with Fred. And I'm just working with a bunch of different producers to kind of make some lacquer songs. And I'm pretty stoked on it so far. It sounds lacquer. We made a lacquer song called Partytjies in die Bed, which is like for the light side, obviously.
Meisies en partytjies in die bed.
Dude, if it's anything like the rest of your stuff, I know it's gonna skit a scour and get a foot stomping, bro. It really, you guys must check it out. There we go. Yeah, and I was saying yin slang.
Yin slang.
Exactly. Very interesting story. So, okay, can I ask you? Because I have. So that was the first time you've done San Pedro. I've only done it once. Was it similar to how did you take it? How were you
and like it was in shots.
Yeah, and it was just plant.
Yeah, and it was just obviously like a low dosage, enough dosage so I could just not at that point obviously just focus and not like not very like super visual, but I did see some fucking crazy shit and like a massive 10-story lion coming out of the forest, and it's all in Neisner Forest. Obviously, this happens. So that's
the best place
in the forest. So you like, it's kind of you like that. Like it's just crazy because you know I live in the city, and you know it's so easy to kind of everything is like flat, and it's like everything in the world is flat around you, and you're sitting in like this in this house, and you're sitting and you're going out in between these buildings. You know everything is like this, like it's constantly like just vertical.
Yeah, and then you get out
and then you get and you need that horizontal, like you need that horizontal, and you need that flow, which obviously only like nature can really like provide for you. So it was really rad to go and sit there and kind of just see, like experience all of that, and how in a way, because you know I'm really shit, I can't even like sit still for 5 minutes. I also figured out I've got pretty bad ADHD, which I'm glad I only found out later in life, because I would have just been on like a fuck ton of medication or something, and I might have not been where I am now. So it's just about obviously controlling that now that I know about it, and it's like so it's just so that's, and I kind of saw that because you know I get into these hyper concentration zones, or I'm all over the place. So if I'm writing, I can really like focus on it and go deep in it. Bombs can fucking go off next to me, or if I'm gaming or stuff like that. So it's just cool kind of with this kind of thing, and these people kind of helping you kind of understand all these different fucking shit in your mind. It's just fun. It's just fun. Fun being able to kind of do that.
Was that the first time you've done a hallucinogenic kind of self-search journey?
Hard. You know, I've done a lot of hallucinogens in my life. It's
all dabbled.
But it's all, and I'm a complete believer in plant-based medicines
100%.
and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So I think it's a great, you know, it's getting legalized everywhere now. It's being used so much in a lot of fields. So I've always taken it because it's cool that it's you know, it breaks your ego down.
Yeah.
And I think, especially for me, in the world we are, without you even wanting to you build up these egos, and you can't help it sometimes. And then it's just about, you know, then they kind of, that breaks that ego down. So you're obviously fucking faced with like
your true self.
and and that's kind of a scary thing for people obviously to do. and you know, the thing is, I've obviously done it before, so I knew what to do and to just go with it. But I can think, like I was telling them, I was like, fuck, if you've never done this shit, and they'll be like, fucking people are fucking with my mind, bro.
It's gnarly, bro. It's not for sissies, and it's very taboo. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that even hear us say the word mushrooms and psilocybin, they put it in the same category as all the nut stuff, but it's actually not. It's drugs. The fact that you would call mushroom a drug is unbelievable. Hardcore drugs. I mean, it's a little innocent plant that just happens to be a little bit more off than most.
And there's crazy ones, bro. So this guy that is there, he's like specializes in mushrooms, so he grows it and he fucking does like. He even grinds it and kind of and makes your journey so he knows which one kicks in the first hour and stuff. So he builds this whole fucking it's
Bro, I want to meet this.
It gives me like a goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yeah,
it's really crazy. And then so once again it just like it's just amazing to have like people around. So it's just you and these people kind of checking you out and you can just fucking go with it.
Yeah.
So obviously so that was a life-changing kind of experience in that kind of way.
Amazing, bro.
And it's just it's fucking. I enjoyed it so much. I think I might do it like every year now.
Yeah.
For, just at the start of the year as a good reset.
I don't think. And you say it's what 6 days?
Just 6 days. Yeah.
6 straight days. Eat vegetarian, sleep comfortably, and you just trip your balls off. Basically.
Yeah, well, you just do it once. It's like a whole day, it's like, and it's properly like with like it's not like some fucking hippies that are like a transport.
Yeah.
It's like proper like.
It's like they got an actual cell phone number.
Yeah, and it's trained professionals.
It's vegan.
So they like super professional, like from a medical point of view as well.
From a holistic medicinal.
No, actual doctors and shit. Though.
Right.
So it's like proper. It's like proper that you won't. Yeah, if you. Because obviously it's a hectic thing to kind of experience. So if you
no, you need to be in the right hands.
You need to be in the right hands, especially if it's just you're going into your shields are dropping completely, so you're going into quite a hectic space, and anything can come out of there. So it needs to be good. But
so did you set an intention? Were you encouraged to set an intention before you did it?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I was too, and it freaked me the hell out. I didn't go to a retreat. I was with an amazing shaman whose name and number I'll give away. I'm sure you won't mind being contacted. A very good guy called Murray here locally in Noordhoek. And he was also like, okay, we've got to set the intention. There was like 12 people in the group. I was like, fuck, what does that even mean? What do you set the intention? I haven't even had a 3-month goal in my life before. Now I'm gonna come with their 5-year plans and their break. I'm like, I've never even.
I don't know what I'm gonna do this week.
Like, what are you talking about?
I was just like,
panic and skryf music and panic. It is all lies. So just before I went up, we went up Table Mountain. It was an amazing hike, and you must be in nature like you were. So I walked up and I'm like, okay, listen, you must be prepared for Uncle Pedro, St. Peter, to tell you that you're going to do something completely different. And that's always very scary, especially when you build your ego up your whole life to believe that I am ARD Matthews from Netgemmer and Ek Maak Die Musiekses Fokkaikkak. You know what I mean? It's like, I was going, okay, tell me what I need to be doing. It was weird. It was like, I was like last minute, I was like, fuck, okay, just tell me, I'm open to all of it. And as I was walking up, I remember it's 5 o'clock in the morning, we get to the gate, and we hop the gate, sorry, Sand Park or whatever it is. We didn't break anything. It's just a bunch of mushroom taking barefoot hippies. And I was walking on there. There was this cool little dude like just cruising like barefoot. I was like in hiking gear. I'm like control freak Matthew as always, Fucking the dust for course and fucking rehydrate and fucking sunscreen. And I was walking with this guy and I was like, hey bro, so cool man. So what do you do? What's your vibe? And he said, my last mission on earth is to grow mushrooms for people. I was like, well, fuck you, come on now. I was like, oh, fuck, who am I dealing with here? Like, what am I doing? Like, what is this crew that I've chosen? But fortunately, there were 2 amazing actual guides from Table Mountain who are like lash on. I was like, listen, if shit gets weird, you tell us where to go, right? And then the story is, I mean, I don't know if it was the same for you, but I didn't lose any of my like cognizant.
The focus is you
super focused. And I was walking, putting sunscreen on, a hat, and I was tripping hard. You know what I mean? But that was one of the cool experiences. Have you done it, Peter? St. Pedro?
I believe I've done psilocybin a few times,
yeah.
And I strongly believe in some psychedelics at least once or twice a year for everyone.
For a reset.
Coming from a young
It's
Listen,
like that.
that's-
It's like that. It's like that TV show, like fucking that thing they did on thank you. Enjoy your trip on Netflix, and
Yeah,
everyone's
have a
like,
good trip.
everyone must do. Fucking,
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's great.
Someone
Listen-
who I had looked up to when I was young, like kind of introduced me to it, and she was a really good guide with it. So from then, like my ambition changed. I was
Yeah, but
lazy,
Dave,
and I didn't have respect for much people, and then
Yeah.
it like totally dissolved my ego and showed me
Yeah.
the way.
yeah.
And I've been following the way up
Oh.
until now.
Here comes the way now.
Nou gaan die-
Oh,
nou
this
gaan die
is the spooker
spooken.
of the Castillo.
Woo! Those are not special effects, everybody. That is the ghost of who the hell knows. Okay, well, that's interesting because it is very powerful. It's amazing to hear that you've been through that recently. Do you think, like, so I was also going to say, that was 4 years ago, and I just haven't felt the need to yet.
It's
Yeah.
not addictive. It like tells you when you
Ah,
need it, and
100%.
after you do it, you like feel versadig. If I can
Yeah.
use that Afrikaans word, you feel like
Explain that nicely in Engels for us.
you feel like you've had enough. You feel like
Oh, right, so
content.
satiated would be the...
yeah. You're like, okay, that was it. It's over now. It builds it sets stuff straight. In
No,
your
it's definitely
mind
not,
in a
it's
way.
definitely not addictive. But listen here, guys, disclaimer, we're not fucking doctors. We're 3 musos.
Really,
Don't go do
yeah.
anything silly without
Speaking
consulting.
from our own meandering
Without consulting,
experience.
you have to be so careful these days because someone's going to cuck off and take too many mushrooms. But I watched it on the Parow interview. It's like, fucking just please use it.
Mushrooms.
Oh, bro, now's the time. Now's the time to check if the reverb is working. Will someone tell us if this works? Okay, just give us just say reverb on the comments. Mushrooms. If it doesn't, I'm just going to look like it more of a do us a normal mushroom. Okay.
Reverb means that it sounds like you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, come on, let us know if that worked. Hello, Tion. I'll say, look, can you hear ook?
Hey.
Classic. Ja, nee, hy's
Shout out
altyd
Dion.
hy's altyd
Altyd
around
daar.
around. Well,
Dion
like
is
Dion.
vinnig op sy social media met ek vir hom gee. Dis vinnig.
Not working. Fuck.
Fuck the reverb.
Oh,
bro.
fuck reverb. Reverb's so dumb. Okay, thanks, guys. Don't rub it in. Sorry, man. I'll figure it out one day. So, okay,
Okay, so let's
so
step
not
away
doctors.
from that intense subject.
Yeah.
But that was, it was really fun. Obviously, made me realize also kind of get the concept for my new album, which I'm fucking super stoked about.
Sweet.
And
cool,
just
cool.
got me focusing on the right type of things and understanding why. So it's just like that thing is obviously just about more getting yourself in a
Yeah.
way. Like it's like you can obviously go to a party and fucking do anything you want, but that's like a focused thing so you can get what's up in yourself and why
Yeah.
you react about certain things in certain ways and why you attract the type of people you attract and all these kind of like things. So
That's
it
huge.
just kind of works it, and it's cool to have people around you that understand that and can
Yeah.
kind of make sense out of the fucking crazy. Because I'm like fucking sitting there and then I'm like, why is there fucking pentagram
Because there are draak
shooting
op
out
my-
of my eyes and fucking snakes from fucking twee verdieping snakes wat om my dans. And they're like, no, this is why it is. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
I understand.
I
the
understand
snakes.
now. I
Check the
I
accent.
fucking-
fucking
snakes.
understand.
They don't need shrooms because the lights are tripping them out already.
Yeah.
Jammer,
These lights are fucking, these ghosts are
What the
fucking
fuck
with
are
me.
you on, man? Oh, man. I don't know. Anyway, they should be fixed at some stage. But
Oh,
what gives
fuck.
lekker fix?
No, it is.
Check this,
It's
bro.
like a Jolia. It's like a slow ride.
All we need,
Slow down.
all we need is a strong brandewijn and a little dab of psilocybin.
And we're good.
Bro, what is your track that was? Bro, there was that cock funny one as well. Okay, Toof Toof is ridiculous. Just
You're
check this
looking
out.
for number 9, I think.
Like a fuck.
Like a fucked up. What the faff? I mean, is that his actual name?
Yeah, his name is Fuff, and we really like puns. So,
Like what the faff, dude?
what the fuff?
Guys, do yourself a favor for a laugh and do everything in life. Every now and then, don't forget to have a laugh. Eh? Like life is not that serious, and not saying that this music isn't serious, but it's kiff. It's meant to be light-hearted, right?
Meant to be light-hearted, and don't read too much into it. Just close your eyes and feel it.
Close your eyes and just doof a
Just
bit.
vibe with it.
Salmy mense, man.
Ja.
Asseblief.
Jy's hier om te dans. Hou op om fucking rond te kyk, jy's hier om te dans.
Which is fucking true.
100%. I think it's wonderful. I think I'm surely at some stage when you're finished without jumping on the bandwagon, but we got to do a little something. a little remix. Get the deep the ginger stem on there as well. I'm
Yeah,
sure you can guide me like you did your friends, but to put the rap
I'm sure you know what you're doing, but
yeah, but come.
I'll come play producer.
Bro, I've got to see. I've even got Ableton for you, bro. So pull in niks.
Lekker.
Kom ons
Die
maak 'n
grey
geraas.
Ableton. Magical grey old Ableton.
Fuck, bro. I tried it. It was too complicated. You know, it's actually so simple that it didn't work for me because they've really cut out all the frills. There's no like decoration, and it fucked me up a little bit. So
the new Ableton or what?
no, just the style of Ableton is this grey like feature, and it's all this. It's like a single. It's very minimalistic. It's like one of the Apple iOS softwares that came out with.
It looks so dead when you open it up, but when you can work that lady, operating. She sings.
I was playing around a lot with Ableton Live, which is a bit more colorful.
Oh.
Yeah, Ableton Live's pretty cool.
But it's still got the same controls, isn't it? Or like
I think it's switch between live mode and it's quite there's some good colors.
It's like a looping mode, and the new version's pretty nice and rounded. They added some colors.
Okay,
I think that's what Jack's talking about.
Yeah, got it. But I'm saying the actual controls, they don't do anything more than a streepie op daar is 12 uur.
It's very, very minimal. It looks like Apple designed it.
It does.
Yeah.
Totally. And weirdly, it's completely not them because Logic is what it is.
Logic is Apple, yeah.
Okay, so Peter, volgende vraag. Volgende vraag, ja.
Wat praat ons?
Ja.
Spot.
On the spot.
Go, Peter. I believe in you.
Kom is al veer in jou oor.
Hoekom?
Ja. Like it.
Just because why
Hoekom nie?
Donkey, why not?
I think it likes sex.
There's a very cold bird running around there somewhere. Okay. And there's a I think it's two women in Outback called Birds of a Feather. Shout out to them. And they make me some earrings every now and then. Well, I'll support them and buy their earrings. And why not? I've got this one piercing when I was 16, and now I look Maine because I've got a feather in my eye. I'm actually not because I don't have anything more wild than that. Maybe 1 or 2 tattoos.
One or two, eh?
1 or 2, but you know the deal. Show us your latest one. Come on, or lad for mom. I say. Slangalangalang.
Can't really see it. Yeah, my friend Roxy, it's like a snake.
Yeah. Shout out to Roxy, fantastic tattoo artist.
Yeah, nice. Fuck it, eh? So, great, man. Great. Alles is great hier so. Fucking great. Super.
He's Loki, wat sê die manne? Wat sê Loki?
Ross Loki off, man. Lekker.
Say Loki. Fuck, what a ridiculous guitarist, musician. Insane. Shout out.
Yeah, we just did a track together as well for my album. It's going to be on the new album.
When are you hoping to release? What's your?
Fuck, I don't know. So when it's done.
Okay.
I think mid-year, hopefully, touch wood. Yeah. But so I'm on it hard now. I wrote a lot, so I'm just like puzzling it all together.
Yeah.
And then I got like 3 songs I've written. I did 2, one with Fred, one with Dolphin Fred, one called Pile. Alles is Pile. And then I got the song I Love You, which I did with Bliksemstraal and Early B and Gambino. And then I did a song with Fred. I did that with Fred. Then I've got with him the song we wrote this weekend. And then I've got about 4 of the Dark Side songs already kind of structured out. And yeah, it's just I'm just building it as it comes. So I'm in that space now. I'm kind of sticking to my house and to just like fucking focusing and writing and kind of.
Where do you do your final vocals and stuff like that?
It depends. I'm gonna probably do it at Fred with Fred Denato.
Fred's ridiculous. Also another shout out.
Yeah, at the moment, or I know Dolph also has like a studio, but yeah, so I'm kind of I also did some stuff at Loki's house, which is he's also got a really nice studio. Fucking. So it's a lot of cool stuff. So do you get like the majority of it done, like between the two of you, and then you'll take that track in to do like how much? Yeah, final vocals and final mixing and stuff.
Final vocals and mixing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends. Some people produce it quite far, which I think he does, Synth Peter does, but some people also just do like a kind of a repetitive kind of beat and a chorus,
and then
they give it, and I'll write on it, and then I'll take it to like whoever's the head producer on my album at that point, which was like say Johnny on my did it on my previous one, and Justin and Braiga on the other ones.
Yeah.
So it depends. Like, yeah, and it's obviously you want to get everything kind of sounding the same because you want to get your own sound through the albums. You want
There's
stuff
got to be some
added.
congruency there somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's tricky. How far do you get as far as actually mixing final products? Like that album, did you mix it or did you get it done?
I mixed it and I mastered some of it.
Oh, sick. All on Ableton,
But yeah, I mixed all of it on Ableton, and I just, like, when I feel like I've really over-listened a track, then I would hand the master over to my label's, like, producer, which he then gets he's then a pair of fresh ears and masters it, which really helps. But I try and do the most myself. I do everything myself up until mixing.
And you how old? 20?
24. And I taught myself on YouTube.
Yeah, man, but that's
how go YouTube.
No, 100%. Listen, let me tell people quickly a little. Oh, here's my first ever guest from Los Angeles, Charles Gilbert Butler. How are you, baby? Big shout out. So that's what you do these days. You learn everything on YouTube. Fuck it. Like, I was like, how do I get into it? Like, fuck it. Do you have internet?
Yeah.
That's how you get into it.
I'm not sending my kids to school. I'm getting a fast internet and YouTube.
I also, like, I'm like, fucking, how do I fix in lockdown? I had to build everything with shit that was at my house. So I obviously fucking could play shows and I'm like, fucking, I'm just gonna make shit and fucking sort and hustle the fuck out of shit. I like did a bunch of shit. I allegedly sold Parow brandy like illegally and stuff.
Oh, allegedly.
And then I did I fucking also did these streaming shows, and I didn't have lights or anything, so I had to fucking build everything.
I saw your first one, bro. That was amazing.
Yeah,
and then you were showing that the amount of duct tape you used. That should have been your sponsor, actually.
Yeah, it's fucking. I fucking built those things out of like easels and fucking swimming pool poles with like, and I fucking bolted a fucking spraylicht. It's like a floodlight to the top of swimming pool poles. And then I was like, and then I fucking did the show like that.
And it cooked.
Before you know,
yes, I was in my mood, but it cooked. And I did all the visuals myself. I had this little fucking pad, tablet, kind of a thing, a trigger that triggers it.
Called? Yeah. I know what
yes, my brain is fucking.
Yeah, I got when you were fucking joking.
But yeah, it was amazing, and it was really fun, and it was run. I built all my own visuals and everything. It was a fucking job.
Amazing, bro. There was amazing things we had to learn, bro.
Yeah, fucking quick.
Yeah, so I've got a cool story for you. I hope, or boring for anyone. Either way, I'm telling it. But I went surfing with Theo. You were actually meant to come on that trip, man. Theo was telling us.
Yeah.
There was a whole thing. We went to the Mentawis. We went to the Malherb's place. Incredible villa. Below Beach Villa. Just incredible. And I must be honest, obviously I've always known of you, always been a fan. I kid you not, this is true, but you know, like fellow, like muso, like you hang out, we're not, it's not the first thing we put on at each other's parties. You know what I mean? We respect it. And for some reason, Theo and I just had a Jack Parow day, bro. And I was singing your stuff at the villa. That Chantel was like, if you fucking sing another Jack Parow song, I like that. Yeah, bro. So that's actually what really got me onto you, bro. So
I'm super bummed I missed that fucking trip though.
Right,
next time,
bro. You must see this place. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna find it now so people can check. You get your own Below Beach Villa. Sorry, I have to try and multitask it. Don't say men can't do that. Yeah, fucking is these southern suburbs. Mentality, I say. Below Beach. Check this out. I'm gonna put the screenshot, and you could just see. Check at this. There's 4 villas, and each one gets its own. It gets its own like tinny. Like you get your own boat driver. You're like your own chauffeur.
I know.
So if it was the 3 of us in a villa, we got a chom just sitting there waiting to take us to any break that we want to go and surf at, and it's yours. Normally when you go to a resort, you have to wait for the one thing to go there. You could surf that break that you can walk to, but we had our own chauffeur essentially who took us to all the places. It's just, it's before. I can't.
Shit looks lit.
Nah, bro, I can't recommend it enough.
Testimonials.
Check all the testes.
Testes. All these testes.
All the testals. The way check the accommodation is really cool, bro. En all eco. Hey, welcome back, Choma. Sommer refill daar, bro.
Ja, is julle nog reg?
Ja, nee, ons is 100%, dankie, bro. Ons praat net van surfing. Look, so that's a villa, bro. So that's like that's the main place we have dinner.
Nice.
And then that's like one of the things there, and there's an oak waiting for you.
fucking
Bro, can you? I mean,
all night long. Still waiting there.
Exactly. Bro. Anyway, that place is fuck yes. I nearly pressed Apple Q.
What was that?
Quit.
Quit.
Don't
Force
do
quit.
that.
Out of all my shortcuts, force quit. Lekker. Okay, careful. Let's not do
Alles
that.
fucked.
Ja, dit klink soos 'n liedjie van julle.
Alles
Alles
fucked.
fucked.
Alles is fucked.
Alles is fucked.
Fuck.
That's how I didn't get to give you some inspiration for your next song.
Yeah, that's our tribute to COVID.
Alles is fucked up.
Yes. Yeah, fucking hell, what a year.
Bro,
It was great.
bro.
But this year I've always started even more intensely for me because the ramifications of a
Yeah.
fucking year
Yes.
of just hustling like a fucking
Bro.
crazed person.
No, totally, bro. This 21 caught me by surprise. I must say, I was flying through it so well, thinking that I can now donate to charity. I was doing charity shows. I was like, hier's was Robin Hood van die dak af. Ek gaan nou al die mense voer en klere laat koop. Yes, as the charity January, I was like, oh fuck. Hang on, I have to work for a
This
while.
isn't going away.
I was like, this is not going away. And I didn't put too much into my own charity begins at home account. So I got caught a little bit off guard. And I must say, it was the first time, because I mean, I'm like this happy-go-lucky pretty much all the time, sometimes to my detriment. But like, I got slapped. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Mag nie soveel fucking doen lag nie
Ja.
vir die lewe. Lewe raak 'n bietjie ernstig nou.
No, I know. Fucking, it's easy to fucking. That's also the main thing. I think like that I also fucking learned through this time. It's like, it's easy to just fucking joel and roll and joel and fucking hoy, but at some
Yeah.
point you have to fucking also kind of
Take care of your shit.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And it was fun.
Well,
It
yeah.
was fun learning.
Fucking hell. Okay,
A learning curve.
okay, so you're not gonna do any shows during your album creation. Or
I don't
couple of
know.
corporates or something like that.
I haven't really fucking. No, I'll do shows. I just haven't really focused on doing shows at the moment because I'm just. I just
been
want
on
to
a
focus on
journey
one thing, and
on
I'm kind
writing,
of I'm kind of writing now, and shows take so much out of you. Like people forget, fucking usually, and that's also why you don't fucking deal with shit in your life because I fucking play Friday, Saturday, then Sunday I travel back, then Sunday night, like Monday I'm still hard. Wednesday I only start kind of getting back to reality, and then Friday I'm out again. So like,
yeah, so you have one day. You have one day to take stock. And
yeah,
then-
so you kind of just like put everything under the rug. You're just like, fuck, I'll deal with it at some point in my life, and then all of that rug, just at some point you can't put anything under the rug anymore.
so it's becoming a
Like that
mountain.
monster starts creeping out, and then you kind of go a little bit like, and then you just gotta fucking deal with it at some point. And I just decided while I've got time,
Bro, 100%.
and I like the dark.
yeah,
It's fun, so I
Yes.
like going into my dark spaces. So
Yeah.
it was really fun.
yeah.
A lot of people try and hide away from that shit and try and do the wrong stuff to put plasters on it and try,
Well, I mean, alcohol. Let's be honest.
yeah,
Which we
and
all
there's
done.
many,
yeah.
like a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of other fucking medications to kind of
Yes.
get you fucking
Of course.
to make you not deal with shit. But it's like, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna I've got some time, I might as well go into it. And
Well
it's
done.
and it's like I do most of my writing from like most of my favorite stuff I've written over my career
yeah.
has been from a kind of a dark space because
Yeah.
fucking everyone. Dark is the wrong word, like the shadow. Everyone, you have
Yeah.
to have like shadows to have light. So everyone has shadows,
yeah.
and it's just about, you can either ignore that shit or you can fucking accept it and kind of embrace it into yourself. So that's obviously one of the main things I also try and learn always, is just kind of getting like being just as much in the light and in the shadow. And kind
Yeah,
of getting
just as present of both of them and
Yeah.
acknowledge both of them, that they both have a time and a
yeah,
place.
then it doesn't scare you so much when you actually go there and deal with fucking shit that you kind of just don't ever deal with.
Yeah, I think it's important, bro. I must be honest, as you say, that it rings quite true to me because so often, like I'll just confess, you laugh your way through shit. And that you get that saying, you laugh to stop from crying, right?
Yeah.
So quite often you just
That's why most comedians are so
100%,
funny.
the big- yeah.
They really struggle. So
yeah, the-
funny people in general have a lot of shit they struggle
That's
with
true.
because
No, 100%.
it's a
Thank
coping
God I'm not
mechanism.
funny.
well, you are funny. Dude, what the fuck? It's so embarrassing. Now I can't remember the song that I was singing on repeat all the time. But it's gonna come to me during the show.
Yeah.
But I was walking around the villa, Oh, bro, those freaky smog faces.
Oh, Boepens Park.
Boepens Park.
You bitch full of my boepens, man. Are you joking? Oh, that's the most ridiculous thing.
You know the weird
But
thing
he's
about
not
that
funny.
thing?
He's not
No, it's
funny.
not funny though.
Man,
Yeah. It's
That
depressive.
thing is so weird because, you know, like we went to my friend of my sister's actually had this house in Elands Bay. And I was like, fuck, okay, I'm finishing off my new album. I have to go somewhere like Namaste if I'm going to go and write something because I've only got hardcore, like I've only got hectic songs. I want to write something more rustic. And then I went to Elands Bay, like on the beachfront, like, oh, I'm gonna go zen now and write something like deep. And then I wrote the dirtiest song on my fucking album, Boepens Park.
Boepens Park.
Got all
And the-
spiritual and wrote Boepens Park.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then my chummy Nathan was gonna do the fucking video for it, and then he bailed because he had a bike thing that he forgot about, the trip that he had to go on. So
Yeah.
then I was like, do you know someone who can do it? Who can do like green screen stuff? And
Right.
then,
How did you think of that?
and
How
then-
did you get away with that with Ron Jeremy?
Fuck,
You
I
haven't
just
been approached?
do shit. And if someone is at some
You'd rather
point-
ask for forgiveness
Yeah,
than
so then actually it was a girl that ended up doing it, so I had to send her like all this massive amount of 70s and 60s porn.
Oh,
Janine
shit,
is her
the
name.
chick
And
ended up-
she had to fucking
had to do the
and I was like,
editing.
fuck, I'll send you on like a
Oh
fucking
my
I had to send
God.
her like on a retreat afterwards, a massage fucking thing, so she could
Cleanse
get over
her
all the
mind.
fucking 60s, yeah, to cleanse her mind from all the weird 60s and 70s porn she had to.
Oh my
And I was
God.
like in a green screen suit with just my face sticking out,
Dude.
wrapping it, and then
Making
she puts my
Boepens Park
face on all this-
faces.
and you have to, it's fucking difficult because you know, if the guy's standing like that way, you have to also stand that way
Yeah.
and say the line because you have to pluck it on the face. Fuck, no, but she did a great job.
Dude,
eh?
she did a
If you haven't
sick-
checked the video, go check it out. It's
Yeah,
fucking
definitely.
lekker.
Definitely. What's it? Boepens Park.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unbelievable. and also another one that got me, the blowback. Blowback. That's all I was doing. I thought I'd lost the plot even more than they
Yeah.
already do. But I was walking around in the meantime, I was going blowback. Like, shut up! I was like, fuck yeah, this is we had
I'm
such a
glad I
moment,
made
bro.
you fucking Mentale fucking
You did. It would have been
Oh,
better if
that
you were
better.
there. Well, I have to say, because we were quite amped to have you there. But
Next one.
next time, bro.
Yeah, I'm fucking down with it.
Speaking of that mental trip, we're gonna have the Theo Crash show. That's gonna be.
I'm
quite-
excited for that.
Are you gonna watch that, bro?
Yeah, definitely. I'm fucking putting that on my calendar.
That's gonna be quite exciting.
Yeah, he's a
one.
great guy. I love him so much.
Yeah, Theo's fantastic. It was.
He made a fucking hardcore tune for me that I'm gonna write on as well
Oh,
now
yeah,
sometime. It's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
super
yeah.
hectic.
Is that one you played at the dinner table?
Yeah,
It's like a fucking
yes,
yeah, it's like hardcore. It's like fucking
You're probably gonna write your most loving lyrics in your life
it's
over
gonna be
there.
so beautiful.
It's gonna be so
I'm
lovely.
gonna write such a beautiful song from
Ek so
that thing.
verliefd verlang. Oh my god. Guys, hey, what's your language on here, man? Be nice. Come on, Charlie, be nice. What y'all talking about?
What's your language? While we say
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
horrible
What's your
things.
fucking language? No, it's true. I don't mind. Who cares? All right. So that's my mental story. You're coming on the next trip. Bro, what is your lineup when you play live? How do you gooi? Do you just hit decks?
No, actually I have a bunch of MIDI controlled instruments, which means it's a bunch of instruments that send whichever note I'm playing
Yeah.
sends to my program. I program the sound that whatever I'm pressing will be triggering. Now I do this with keyboards, little synth pads and everything. So my mixing engineer always has a blast because he's just like volume up. Everything happens there. So yeah, I'm playing live instruments while DJing, and yeah, my lineup is usually just my album because I only have like 9-10 songs out.
True, but it's enough. That's a
Yeah.
hell of enough to get the party started. So
Mm.
do you play quite a few like different like percussive things and keyboard hooks? You do a couple of the hooks from the record. You actually play it live.
Yeah.
Right.
I do. I play like with a bit of a track, and then whatever I can, because there's a lot of shit going on. You can't play everything as one person.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, I play what I can, and I'm not. The only thing I can play like well actually and live is guitar.
Oh, sick.
So, which I want to bring into my next album.
Like Monolink. Are you into Monolink? Have you heard of him?
Yes.
He's very sick. He does the same stuff as you're playing that
I've
Africa
checked
Burns have. He goes like
Yeah,
his electric
them
bulbs
and
and bulbs.
Disclosure and yeah, there's few people doing that stuff, Lost Frequencies as well.
I think it's going to be a big turn towards that. Alex playing some live instruments, you know, especially as a solo act. You know
Good
what I mean?
Luck also does that.
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
Goldfish. I mean, you also you clap
Goldfish,
guitars, and you
yeah,
know
yeah.
they
Not
feel
myself though.
No, but I mean you got.
Guitarist.
Yeah.
I'm super shit at all instruments. I just rap.
Bro, I think you might be just enough for that purpose. Trust me.
I want to learn to play guitar. To be fucking lucky. I can grow old. Like
YouTube,
sitting
baby.
on a
YouTube.
fucking
On a porch,
yeah.
just
Or
swearing.
just like on stage, me on my own, just swearing horribly at people over acoustic guitar.
My grandfather's doing that now. He's 70.
Swearing at people over
Swearing at
acoustic
people
guitar.
on his fucking stoop, his retirement stoop that he
Fuck,
bought
that's
himself.
lekker.
Learning guitar, swearing at people.
Nice. He's a
And
retirement stoop.
himself.
Only bought
because
himself a
it's
stoop.
guitar.
Yeah, I can't Dorse. Dorse's there. Cook's there everywhere.
Just a stoop
Yeah.
in the veld.
Listen,
Nice.
what else do you need, to be honest? If there's no one there, you can just cut next to the stoop
Exactly.
and cook on the other side.
Exactly.
He's on a farm. You go
Back.
off your stoop, kak in die bos en gaan weer stoep toe. Speel
So speaking
guitar.
of boss, bro, you live in the Gamadulus.
Yes,
So
I do.
I had a friend who I met last week. Is it hello? Where? There's Jeff's just into the building. We can't see him because we don't have a multi-camera setup because this is not a professional.
That drink.
Situation,
Just
but-
watch out for that drink there for Jeff.
Well, yeah. No, he might have some.
Jeff weet wat hy doen. Hy's tiptoe om hom.
Yeah, you know as well. What's the area? What's it? It's Gaborone or what?
Groot Mariku, close to Botswana's border,
Yo.
which is like the I think it's the town closest to us is Gaborone.
Okay, Gaborone.
Yeah.
So my mate-
I'm on the border.
My
in
mate
South Africa.
left from Gaborone 25 days ago, and he decided to cycle to Cape Town from there.
Wow,
2,300 kilometers. I don't know, legend. It was could also be a bit off as well. I love you, Bez. I'm joking, obviously, but I mean, that's
Yeah.
mom. He did 120 k's a day on a bike. Are you ready for that?
Fucking definitely not. Yo, do I look ready for that?
Okay, then on that note, I was talking about cycling earlier. Anyway, shout out to Bez Roberts. Well done, brother.
I'll do it on a motorbike.
You'll do it on a motorbike. What else? What are you doing at the moment to keep fit?
I am training. I've got a trainer, Brendan, who comes to my house. If anyone needs a trainer in Cape Town,
Come on.
Brendan will come to your house.
Brendan, last name? Yeah. Okay.
I'll post
Okay,
it. I'll post it in there.
Put the links in the deets.
Do it. Go check it out,
Click it.
Brendan. I'll do a story about him tomorrow.
I'll say.
Yeah, so I train. I train with him
Yeah.
3 times a week, which is really rad because I'm super cuck at training.
So what's your routine? But
so
how
he
often do
comes
you do
to
legs?
my
Which
house.
day's leg day?
Now he sorts that shit out. I'm super cuck with that kind of stuff. So he just comes to my house and he's really loud. So when he comes, I know, okay, fuck, I gotta get up and fucking
Oh no,
try.
it's the
So I
worst.
just tell him he has to. So he comes at 8, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I have to get fucking up. You know,
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so my dad good.
That's so good. I'm gonna get into that habit.
Yeah, it is not the easiest thing to get into, but once you're into it, it fucking rolls.
How long did it take you to wake up early?
Like a year probably, but I'm only,
He's still not
I'm
used
only
to
used to it
it.
now. A
I
little
don't
bit.
feel bad for
No,
sleeping
he's
so
still-
late.
You still hate it.
COVID, I got up even when he wasn't coming. I was still kind of training and I had like an app kind of vibe going. But yeah, because just I have to stay fit in some way if I'm
Yeah.
not playing shows because I used to play 2 shows a week again.
Oh, jeez.
So that obviously is such a
You
workout.
sweat
You know?
your-
Yeah. So
yeah.
fucking now it's like that's gone, and I just needed to stay fit. And then I bodyboard as well. Like
Oh, cool.
so
Where do you go?
I've been in Komiki a lot. My guitarist stays in Komiki,
Okay.
Andre. So he eats me up and lets me know when there's good waves.
Sick.
I used to do Civil and Darno a lot, but
Coat, eh?
yeah, but it's just like I get to
Right.
serve with friends obviously. So I go to the Komiki a lot
Oh,
and
like
Vescus and like fucking
That's-
anywhere that's good.
that Landadno water. I don't know. I battle with and airlines. I mean, I have to get used to it. But do you wear hoodie and gloves and everything?
No, fuck, bro. I grew up here, so I'm like you from
So
Durban, bro.
So you go board shorts.
Yeah, for me, so.
Speedo, fuff
Cold-
speedo.
cold boy No, I gooi him in a suit, but yeah, I don't go. Yeah. This ice cream eaters can get a bit much, but I'm used to the fucking cold water. I grew up surfing like Vescus and shit.
No, bro, I'm trying I've got this massive wooden skip that I've been trying to to get ready so that I can go and find some warm water because I'm battling it.
I love your profile pic. Just watch Boepen's Vark. Like, I hope you guys sat like that.
The wife and kids.
And watch Boepen's Vark.
Yes, beautiful.
Educate those little monsters.
Lekker.
Oh my
Donkey.
god.
Wat's
Ja.
Will Ferrell movie loop hulle op Will Ferrell in
Ja.
die kamer dan sê hy soos let the boy watch.
Like my father made me.
Let him learn.
Yeah. I think that's outtakes as well. The actor going, yeah, 2 plums at the farmer's market. He's doing that face
Is
off
it
with
nie
it.
Eastbound and Downey?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck, it's very funny. I'm a big Will Ferrell fan. Who let's see, what favorite Netflix in recent memory?
I watched a fucking nice series on Showmax.
Yeah.
Where you can watch my documentary Parow to Parow Fest
Hey,
about
hey!
my great show in Holland that I have.
What?
Parow Fest.
God, we got to find that.
But,
I'm going to screen that. Go for it. Go carry on.
Just blatantly punting.
No, fuck, 100. That's what this is for.
I watched a show called from the tour bus, which is called Tales from the Tour Bus, I think, and it's just
Okay.
about all those old country singers. My friend
Jesus.
Chris was telling me about it, and he Black Coke, and he fucking and I was watching it, and it's fucking crazy. Like, oh yeah, there it is, yeah.
I'll say.
Oh,
Go and what upgrade to watch? I've got Showmax. Don't you tell me I need to upgrade. Oh god, it's probably when you reinstall
Just close it there
software.
with a little X there.
Wait, I'll say donkey. Jammer, man.
No one thinks.
Yeah,
No
fuck
one
it.
sees.
Wait, donkey. Okay, there, is that okay?
Ja, so
Can I-
that's
can I
that's
scroll-
like a docu about my great show there in the Holland.
In the Hollandses.
Yeah, it's been sold out.
Are you allowed to watch trailers on? No, you could. We're gonna do.
I don't know.
Probably be some copyright thing, eh?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You don't think we're allowed to?
Let's watch the trailer.
What
It's fucking blatantly punt my shit
What?
even more.
What do you think?
Fucking YOLO.
I don't think so because it's a trailer. I
Should
mean,
it-
it's meant for the public.
It's
It's no
should it be
subscription.
crazy?
Let's risk it.
But check it, upgrade to watch. Oh, but you can watch the trailer for free.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's see if is the audio gonna go through.
but again, I don't want to be the reason the stream's cancelled.
Just play back. Like the English subtitles.
Yeah.
I'll leave you with a fact, Lip.
Hulle sê die merk van 'n ikoon is iemand wat jy net hulle shadow kan sien en weet jy wie dit is. Jy sien haar cape en dis Jack Parow.
Jack Parow het Afrikaanse rap regtig op 'n platform gesit wat dit nog nie was nie. Jack Parow volg in 'n trotse en berugte bloedlyn in Afrikaanse musiek. En ek dink jy kan dit gaan haal by Brandewyn laat my staan.
Mense se minds het net so 'n bietjie oopgegaan. Ek dink hy het die shell of whatever wat rondom die Afrikaner stereotype was, so 'n bietjie gekraak.
So ek is gebore in Parow en toe het ek so toe ons in Durban wil gebly, baie like 'n vaste family vibe.
Hy was cute en hy was altyd nogals popular en almal al die vrouens het hom net gesoen met daai rooi lippe.
My mom and my sister living it up.
So much family, maar FAMLY because there's no I in family.
Ah,
Fucking horrible.
Soos 'n Duitse skool, jy weet, vir soos 15 mense en jy weet, dit was nooit asof ons gedink het dit gaan 'n massiewe impak hê nie.
Hy het daai tyd 'n vernuwing gebring. Fokol
Ja.
Saved Away en hier kom Jack Parow en hy gee dit nog 'n boost.
Hierdie ouens het net 'n fok gevoel vir die radio, want hulle is hulle eie radio, hulle die hele godganse internet aan hulle kant. Dit was fabulous.
Hy het fucking poes begin sê op Facebook.
The subtitles.
Like
man.
it's all that fucking-
Ja.
Om amper so 'n trompie gevoel gee. Iets baie egs en baie heilsaam.
Die verskil tussen Jack Parow en Xander Tyler is die lengte van sy cape. Dis hy deel van jouself wat jy net soos vrye teels gee.
Definitief maar net ander tale op steroids.
Brandewyn steroids.
Ja. Ons het nog nooit reg gekry om 'n following outside Suid-Afrika te kry nie. Partykeer voel ek hy's groter in Nederland as wat hy is in Suid-Afrika.
So ver verwyderd van waar ek vandaan kom dan mense na my shows toe. Ek kan dit nog altyd nie glo nie dat ek kan musiek maak en toer in die wêreld sien en Afrikaanse musiek maak en musiek wat ek van hou, stuff wat ek gedink het sal werk en nou werk het kind of strange kak wat ek maak. Dit is amazing.
Yes, please.
You know, that just makes me fucking miss playing fucking shows.
Bro, we should have shown that right now. Then. Sorry, bro, because now you got to go and write an album. But guys, obviously go and check that out. Showmax, Parow to Parow first. Are you kidding? Well, that is before. Bro, I don't even. I'm so sorry. I'm talking about not having done my research.
Fucking Showmax account is
fuck Showmax man. Ek betaal elke fucking maand en nou moet ek weer upgrade om te doen. Fuck my cock. Bro, that's amazing, bro.
Thanks, bro.
How long has that been out for? It says here 2020, so it came out last year.
Yeah, so it came out in December last year, so it's not like super long. Yeah, it was Charlene Brevard and Neil van Deventer, and like, yeah, it's they were just like, listen, we want to go to Holland as well. Can we make a documentary?
Dude, that
and
is
I was
so,
like,
I'm
yeah,
share that one more
let's
time.
do it.
That is so sick. Congratulations. So how? I mean, when do you think you're gonna get back to Holland?
I spoke to my booker was supposed to phone me when I got here earlier.
Yeah.
But he just had an emergency at work, so I'm speaking to him tomorrow. So
Okay.
we've got the next Parafest, also because it did so well. We're gonna do 2. Last year we only did 1. The year before it's every 2 years, so
Yeah.
we did only Utrecht, Tivoli.
Yeah.
And now, because it's sold out again, we're going to do 2 venues. So we're going to do Groningen and Utrecht.
Amazing.
If it all works out, obviously it's all fucking dependent on COVID.
Yeah.
But you know, Holland's opening up. It looks like the Netherlands is opening up mostly. And I'm sure it's the 1st of December. So I'm sure by the 1st of December, it should be happening. But I don't want to confirm anything till I speak to him, which I'll speak tomorrow, and we'll kind of work out an attack plan. And it's lekker. We also always I always bring with some local guys. I took François last year. The one before that I took Chitsvinger, and so this year I think Earl and Peach will be there because they're going to play a show in Amsterdam as well. So we'll just slot it. So they've asked me when it's going to happen. So they've slotted their shows around the same time.
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm fucking excited. I miss Holland as well. Obviously, haven't been there for so long. I usually go at least like once or twice a year.
No way.
So it's really I'm just missing that vibe as well. You know, it's like it's insane. You know, that's why like I think people weren't themselves in this, especially towards the end of this year, because you know it's. No one is supposed to, even people in jail, fucking get to go outside and fucking like you are not supposed to be locked.
But the psychological thing is the way to devastate the most hardened criminals, put them in solitary confinement.
Yeah.
That's what solitary confinement is for.
Exactly, and I know it's all for a good reason. Yeah, fucking it's like I'm not saying
we all got that sentence.
It's anything wrong. But I'm just saying it's hectic.
People
should understand that, and they should also cut. Also, people slack if they fuck out a little bit. And stuff. And I think
give me some slack.
And it's but yeah, soon we'll be back to fucking. I miss touring so fucking much and just playing shows and just seeing. You know, the weird thing is most of my friends end up living in other places, and I make most of my friends because I was touring so much. So I also miss like just fucking hanging out with my friends like on the road and stuff. Like I really miss them. Like even as far as Holland, you know, all my friends there. It's cuck seeing them, not seeing them for so long, and being used to kind of seeing them at least like
a couple of times a year.
Yeah.
So how long has that been that you've been to Holland that many times a year? Like
10 years about.
That's insane.
Yeah, I was really lucky. I got signed on a really good booking agency and a really good label.
And did you get some good airplay in that time?
So Coolers Echo was like a #1 hit that side as well.
What? Okay, sick.
And
is that the one?
And most of them did really well there.
Yeah.
And I got signed on Top Notch, which is like the biggest rap label there.
Sick.
And then my booker, Martin, he is with Mojo, which is Live Nation.
Yeah.
So it's the biggest booking agency there as well. So which is great. So he gets slots on like the biggest festivals. So I've played like all the biggest like festivals around there, and they've just like and in the Netherlands, and I do like a little bit. I've done Russia and I've done London a lot, and but obviously my main base is
amazing. Is listen, if you have a number one there like that, especially Kudos Eka, as long ago as that, that cements your career there, bro. It's insane.
Yeah, and you have to obviously continue going and kind of to keep it going and release new stuff. But my Dutch fans are fucking great. I'm so happy that I'm humbled. Obviously, it's so crazy. Every time I go there, I think fucking no one's coming to the show.
And it's just
like I can't be there. Can't be people fucking coming.
I mean,
and it's also so small.
Yeah.
So it's like you drive fucking half an hour, and sometimes I'll play like 14 venues like in a month, and I'm like, how are people gonna fucking come to the show? It's like fucking 30 minutes drive.
Yeah.
And then it's packed again, and because it's so small, people are used to going to just the shows in their towns and stuff. Yeah. It's crazy because you can go, it's like 3 hours from the one side of the country to the other side of the country. Yeah. So it is a small country.
Yeah, we used to driving like an hour and a bit to get other side Pretoria or where so that's nothing for them. They're halfway through the country for one night.
Exactly.
So that's pretty handy. Okay, your Netflix turn. Come on.
I'm not a big like story movie watcher kind of guy.
Okay.
I like classic movies and stuff, but I'd really enjoyed documentaries.
Yeah. What's the best one you've watched lately?
Not to be a conspiracy guy, but I enjoy my Bob Lazar.
Okay, I watched it as well.
I enjoyed that, and I enjoy Our Planet with David Attenborough. It's nice and chill. You don't have to think too hard.
That night one,
Yes. Yeah. You just let Uncle David educate the fuck out of you.
Uncle David. It's so barely for him.
And then band documentaries and stuff.
What was your favorite band documentaries of late? Like recently?
It's not a. I don't think it's on Netflix, but
I'm just
really
using
enjoy
Netflix
Kings of Leon's documentary, the Talehina Sky.
How that? I know I've definitely seen it. Okay. We'll have to check it out.
Very, very.
That would have been a while ago though.
And then the Red Hot Chili Peppers documentary, Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic. Is also it's lit.
Yeah, sick.
Fuck.
It's fuck. I wish you see that you want to reverb for moments like that.
Yeah, it's fuck.
It's fuck. Oh, that's the okay. Well, I'll figure all that shit out. It used to work, and then something happened. I don't know. But okay. And then I didn't ask you what you're doing to keep fit. Do you keep fit? But you're 24. I mean, you keep fit at 24.
I run around on the farm a lot. Because I used to keep fit by
I run around the farm a lot.
No, but literally, like if the fence is broken, you gotta go fucking fix it.
Yeah,
and that's a workout.
That's a story.
Dude.
That's a life lesson there.
The fence is broken.
And build the bridge, bro. Build the bridge and get over it.
Anders gaan die bokke deur.
Exactly.
They say good walls make good neighbors. So.
Yeah, and you try bending fucking blowdraad.
Yes, nie really. Blowdraad. Okay.
So living on the farm is a workout in itself.
No, fuck 100%. It's definitely not something I had
cheese and butter food.
This fucking woolen seat is fucking making me fucking light on fire.
And I think it's polyester. It's probably gonna ignite. Hold on, let me turn the AC up. Check out, bro. We're so organized, yeah. Check out. We've got AC. How are you going? How are you feeling for time? Are you comfortable? I'm fucking. You could stay all night as far as I'm concerned. But But anyway, listen, everyone, thanks. If you can do me one favor, just because I'm not so famous on the interwebs as these people yet, will you just share, if you're watching this now from wherever you're watching this, just share, tell people that it's around and let people know about this. It's been a new thing for me to jump kind of into the space. But I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've got a kiff little place. Want to talk, talk with my chums. That's the way it was. That's the way this whole thing was born. Because also not a lot of people get to know who the person is behind the persona, and that's kind of the idea of this.
No, this is fucking great. It's got such a nice little space. Yeah, I love it.
And I think we've got to work on the configuration. You feel a little bit as a biggie klein daar, but then again that's the same in real life.
What is
okay?
What we drinking? Oh no.
Skoon vodka.
Josie Borain, big shout out to Josie. What a darling. Love you. You're going to be on the show very soon. I have not filled up my red wine the whole night. I mean, what the hell is going on?
Clean vodka.
Jackie, you've done very well as well, but that is almost a whole glass of gemakkelijk.
Parow brandy.
Those times from Russia.
Parow brandy.
Ja,
kom man. Bless my Parow brandy for me.
Yeah, bless him. Okay, well, I'm gonna have some like red wine at Butts. I've actually still got some left from the corn show until the corn show got hijacked by we don't know. You see, I need reverb again. Probably aliens. Do you believe in aliens?
I 100% believe in
You
aliens.
do. When are we gonna see these oaks, bro?
Fucking, it is.
It's like
We were talking about it actually today, the two of us and Hunter, and like fucking, it's really like fucking crazy to think that we are the only life force in a
Yeah.
universe that's
So vast.
infinite and
Yeah,
fucking constantly expanding. It's
Yeah.
impossible that we are the only beings. Whether they can come here or not,
Yeah.
that's a different thing. But
Yeah.
there's definitely life fucking out there, 100%. It's impossible, and it's quite narcissistic to think that we're
No,
the only
I
people.
yeah,
on
I
the
totally agree.
planet that's-
But then why are they being so scarce?
Maybe it's not easy to get so far. We're gonna get to them. So
Maybe-
they say like you said as well. It's like either they super fucking advanced and they're like Anunnaki fucking vibes where they kind of are watching us and seeing how we fucking go forward, or we are the most advanced and they're not as advanced as us yet, so they can't travel here.
We've only just invented the seatbelt a couple of like 50 years ago.
I
for a
think
car,
of it
yeah.
like if you go hunting and you blow the little duck call thing,
Yeah.
and you're more advanced than a duck, why can civilizations millions of years older than us not fool us that easily? Like,
Yes.
just become a human or be among us already.
Well,
Or
that's
maybe, yeah,
I think Elon Musk is an alien. He must be.
must be.
He's from Pretoria.
Hy moet wees.
Pretoria Island.
Well, he is.
I love Elon Musk. I'm a huge fan. But it's interesting. I mean, what was that meme they were going? What this is like? It was someone. I can't remember. But they were saying, "Come on, 21, give us the aliens now, man."
Yeah.
We had our
But
virus.
NASA was already like, there's aliens, and then everyone was like COVID. They didn't even,
Yeah.
they didn't even realize. NASA was like, okay, fuck it.
Have you seen? Thank you.
Hey.
Ooh, that's saying. Donkey. Okay, lekker. Let's see, it's all working. Yeah, I mean, lekker maandag sypery. What was I saying now with that? Okay, so they've sent their shuttle Perseverance now is the name. They've got lekker names for their craft, eh?
Yeah.
I think
It's
they
like
could
the eldest bar in Cape Town as well.
have. That's right.
Yeah.
So they've sent it now, and the sole mission is to find fossils. They want to find life on
Is
another
this
planet.
now on Mars?
No, it's on Mars. They landed like a month ago.
Oh, I saw that actually. Yes.
Yeah. It's quite a
Yeah.
big achievement for mankind.
Yes.
I think it's the third craft of its kind or something like that. And its sole mission is to find fossils. But what do you think is going to happen to every philosophy that we know if they do?
Van fossils.
Nie van fossils. Nee, this is the original Afrikaans boere.
Yeah,
if they find...
I think it was
Meneer van
Osseval.
It was-
Meneer van
I think they
Vossel.
would just handle it like they handled the theory of evolution. Just be like, it's duivels, fuck off.
Well, okay.
Die Satan het dit al gesit om ons te flous.
Ja, natuurlijk. Hulle wil net hê jy moet dink is waar.
Okay, that's kind of...
Dis wat ek dink met die theories sal gebeur.
Soos dinosaurs.
Ja, is nie fucking real nie. Hulle wil hê jy moet
It's just
glo.
there to throw. But so then what were they if they weren't dinosaurs?
Dude, that's why
Nothing. Adam and Eve.
But they wanted.
Okay, let's not go through this
It's
conversation.
okay then,
No.
because we'll get banned from the internet for life.
but
So
yes,
just
we are talking off of scientific evidence.
exactly.
True.
This is all based.
I don't
We are well researched in this
I
department.
don't know what will happen if they find fossils on Mars.
You see, that is actually also a very safe fucking answer. If we're being honest,
I really don't know. What
it's
will happen.
quite it's quite safe, but it's also very true.
Oh, and I wonder what kind of fossils would be really cool. Oh, fuck.
Pete.
Like fucking Star Trek, fucking those walkers and shit.
Yeah, but now you say sorry, bro, I'm bumping this thing like cuck. But you say dinosaurs aren't real, but explain the big bones that they found.
I'm not saying dinosaurs aren't real.
Oh, you did.
No,
You
no.
fucking obviously not
You-
mean that dinosaurs are real. I was just joking.
You were
Guys, can we just
saying-
shake hands before
My-
the snowballs,
It's my,
please?
it's my fucking horrible sarcasm.
Okay.
Constant sarcasm.
Okay, so they've posted dinosaurs and they're going to post fossils on Mars just to throw all of us.
Yes.
You're like the moon landing.
That's what I was
That was
saying.
fake.
Like
Mars landing. Well, if the moon landing was fake, then Mars is definitely fake.
Yeah, fucking.
Are you joking with the technology? If they can put your face on Ron Jeremy in a video.
Exactly. Armageddon.
I feel if they wanted to
Bruce
design,
Willis.
if they wanted,
was Bruce Willis. I don't know if he was in the ship. But
Yeah,
if they
okay,
wanted
okay,
to
look at
sell
that.
us a fake red planet, they could have really been more creative.
Yeah.
And just make it okay. It's just dust.
Obviously,
basically. It's just a
desert. Yeah.
it's all just like one massive Truman show.
Yeah.
Run by aliens. It's just like little 3D things that they put on the sky.
Oh, bro, I sometimes do think that. Don't you? Sometimes.
Yes.
Good. Me too. This whole thing is actually a Schuster skit. He's gonna come running out and go, yay!
We're all hanging in like fucking like fucking formaldehyde with like breathing apparatus and getting all the
With
shit
sweat
pumped
going
into our
off.
brains.
So, yeah.
Sometimes you
And
go
then, like
back.
these lives too lekker. Try something cock.
Yeah.
And then
And
I'm
his
like,
feet
"Ooh,
something
it's
cuck in there.
depressed." And then like, oh, okay, I'm back again. And then for a
Jy gooi 'n
while-
bietjie sandpeter daar in die in die gaatjie.
Yeah.
But I was telling them earlier, you know what? I don't want to tell all my stories twice in one day, but
Why not?
you know, fucking people who have a high, who produce a higher amount of dopamine and what's the other name?
Serotonin.
Serotonin
Yeah.
are more likely to believe conspiracy theories. That's why
Ooh.
people who do a lot of cocaine or like stuff that releases a lot of
Like
like
it's all paranoid
get
and like,
fucking super paranoid if they
Yeah.
do too much and see fucking shit and fucking think there's like people hiding in your house and shit like that, you know? Like, so it's because
is that excessive serotonin and dopamine?
yeah.
Is that what the theory is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not a theory. It actually
It's
does
fact.
have.
It's actually fact.
Factual,
okay, got it.
but my chummy Simon Rex actually posted a fucking thing today or yesterday that I read about it. Which is quite scary. Like fucking just because people with less won't go into that type of shit as deeply.
Right. Is there any conspiracy theory from last year in particular that tickled your fancy? Is there anything that
That
you
5G like
Yeah.
caused corona.
and what are you do you believe it or not?
No, I don't believe
You
anything.
don't believe
I believe nothing.
in general.
Yeah.
So you kind of that's agnostic almost. Or atheist.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
agnostic.
I believe in nothing, not even in anything, in reality or anything. I believe
We might
Not
have
even
to-
in being agnostic. He doesn't even believe in being an
yeah.
atheist.
I don't believe.
Yeah, well, atheism specifically talks about not believing in God. So if you believe in nothing, if you guys want to Google us for us quickly,
in what I see.
I don't believe in nothing. I believe nothing.
you believe. Well, that's agnostic. So
No, but I don't believe that 5G caused corona,
okay,
and I don't believe that Bill Gates caused corona, for example.
no, neither do I. I think that's bollocks. I don't think he's the evil oak out to try and get us. That would be amazing. It would be an amazing
It's so
con.
nice, usually. In his documentaries.
He's got soft hands. How can he be so evil?
Yeah. Touches you. Like my Oma. Oma had such soft hands.
And touched me.
Touched me.
Oh my god.
No, my
Okay,
Oma
that
was
vodka is
amazing.
that vodka is
Only
getting
on my
lekker
shoulders and
sterk.
my hands.
When your hands were on your shoulders. Okay, there we go. The word. Okay, yeah, yes, he patented the word corona in 27. I don't know. Bjorn, are you sure? Do you want to put a link
Bjorn
in the
Brown has
comments?
a tattoo of my album cover on his arm, so I wouldn't believe a lot that he says.
Okay, no, well, there we go.
Good,
So you
good
just,
patent corona because the virus is coronavirus.
ah,
Is
It's a
corona is
different
the
word.
beer,
Yes.
or is it also with the O?
it's the same. Corona.
Co-
Oh, it's oh.
Oh yeah.
It's COVID, guys. COVID.
COVID. Corona.
We were for times.
It's not Corona. That's like Caro. That's Corona in Paro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
It's Caro.
You can patent that word.
Windows
No problem.
2020, Corona. Windows not. What's the different fucking Vista and then Corona?
Have you had it? Corona.
No.
Not. It's a common question.
I
I
had
won't-
Vista. But Corona, I don't know.
And
I don't know. I
XP.
might have fucking had it.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
that's a true story.
I was a little bit sick here at some point.
Yeah.
But I went for a thing and it said I don't have corona. I went in the nose and shit.
Okay. How did you do it?
Mm.
Yeah, I had to because I was going to my mom. I was gonna go to my mom's for Christmas, and so I went to go and get it. So obviously I want to be safe around my mom.
course.
My mom, and then and I was clean.
Okay.
But yeah, fuck, who knows, eh?
Who knows? No one knows, and it's affecting everyone differently. And
It's a
every
sneaky
theory that
little
we know,
virus.
we don't really know. It is a sneaky little virus, if it exists at all. Where's my reverb button?
Yes.
Fuck, you see how important
We're
it is
just
to the show?
joking, FBI. We really don't know what we're talking about.
No, cheers. We don't have to.
all
That's not a
sarcastic
disclaimer. People know that from the moment they're logged on. Why do you think they're logging on? It's because they know. We're just three deuces. Three deuces in a dungeon.
That's the name of my porn.
3 deuces in a dungeon.
That's your Pornhub handle. Oh my
3 deuces
goodness.
in a varkie.
And a poepens vark.
Poepens.
Dude. Blow back. I could just see Chantel going, shut up. Yeah, I'm just trying to surf and zen out of that. I can't help what I'm saying. Boy, okay. Kom, Pieter, is jy weer. Maak, ja.
Dude, kan ek gaan op voorkoms? Kan ek vra wat het jou finaal laat besluit op die Malay?
Ag, ek het al lank hulle mallet, maar hy was net so half stryd van agter af oor en toe het ek maar net om meer fucking in die begin van hierdie jaar was ek ook soos like net reg vir obviously for a change in 'n nuwe album. So when I came back from the fucking woods,
Enigiets.
I was like going to my chommies at Scar and I was like fuck my hare op en toe maak hulle dit so poes.
Okay, give us a profile there. Give us a profile. Yeah, that's
Inspired deur fucking obviously Eastbound and Down.
We're Eastbound and Down. Kenny fucking Powers.
Ja. So hy kill, maar jy moet net los 'n bietjie aan raak as jy 'n spaniel se ore.
Dis baie cool.
Is it load shedding?
Is it? Fuck, ek hoop nie so nie.
Well, it's load shedding in the Kaap, dink ek dan probably.
It's altyd
So it's
iewers
good we don't
load
know.
shedding.
She's like, I didn't even check that. So it seems we're okay so far.
You know, that's most Lephoria is the fear of somewhere,
There being no electricity.
somehow, someone is experiencing load shedding.
Ligforia. Ligforia.
Lephoria.
Oh, fuck. I'll come out. Oh, bro, what have I been doing? Check this out.
Have you never known this?
No, I
eh?
knew, but I haven't done it. I knew, this is my grandpa's chair, bro. I put
This is great
yeah,
chair,
it's
though.
before. I put like 4 casters on it. I was like, it's gonna get, because you can see how fucked this one is. Like, that was my old studio chair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this one.
Bro, you have the
Cover
same-
it with a fucking blanket there so people
Sorry,
can hear it, bro.
It's just
Trying to keep it classy. Don't
I
keep, I know you're getting hot, but just keep.
I feel much more comfortable on the chair underneath. It's like a fucking dodgy fucking af top in a leer stoel.
Hey, this was actually a friend of mine. Okay, can you speak nicely about
What I got, what you also got, which I fucking like this weekend. I like it's like a little bed for me. I sit in there and fucking ride. Is those fat sacks, but I've got the
bro.
biggest
Yo.
one
Right.
and the middle and the second biggest one. But that biggest one
No, but
is
it's nuts.
like it's like a fucking someone's giving you a little hug though.
It's so, bro, big shout out to Fatsack. They sponsored the Impossible Machine Mob boats and they put Kip Fatsacks all over. If you haven't checked it out, go and check out FATSAK. They make the coolest bean bags that we have.
That's just
So,
fucking comfortable.
they are so
I'm not
com-
lying.
Bro,
It's like a, and
I
there's a
should bring
shop
them down
there-
here.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should, dude.
you should.
You fucking
We should do
I've
the
done
show
that
on
all-
Fatbacks.
Yes, yes.
On Fat Sacks. Unfortunately, you have to sit on some ex-friend of mine.
Yeah, fat
Ex-
back.
You had a fat back. A fat blowback.
Like,
you-
which was that? Was that the dictator? Or
Yeah.
was it when he goes and he goes to that house, someone's house? I can't remember. And then he has that guy sitting 4 feet, and he
Oh,
sits
and
on
that's his chair.
Yeah.
The guy.
Is that
Have you
Borat
seen the
or is
dictator?
that?
I think it's dictator.
It must be
Yeah.
dictator. It sounds more
Yeah,
dictatorial.
yeah. Borat doesn't deserve that shit.
Borat's not as mean. I mean,
Yeah.
he deserves it.
But
Everyone deserves
he's
to
still
sit.
hustling. He's still doing his hustle.
Yeah. Who Borat? He's still working his way to
he's
dictatorship.
he's still working his way there.
No, you're right.
Dictators.
No, the dictators
if
don't
he-
happen overnight.
He wants
It's-
something, he's gonna get it.
I'm a fan, bro. Jack, do you want to talk about some up and coming talent apart from our delightful young Synth Peter here that we feeling?
Yeah, fuck.
Who are you digging at the moment?
I'm digging. I'm working with a fucking lekker rapper from Afrikaans rapper, like a dancehall rapper called Bliksemstraal, who's fucking rad. I love him
Bliksemstraal.
stuff.
Cool.
Very
I love his stuff. So I'm actually working just want to push his stuff when it's almost like he's got so much out already. You can actually go check on YouTube. Mark Piper is like a great song, and there's a few like Erg op die Berg and like a few like songs. He's also featuring on my new album. We already recorded that track. And then up and coming, fucking there's a bunch of guys that aren't up and coming. There's just like fucking lekker that all this Afrikaans rap exploded again, like Lofi and
Right.
Biggie and Early B
Yeah.
and like Cream, and there's like a bunch of like really good fucking Afrikaans rappers. I constantly, especially on places like SoundCloud where where people can upload music freely and doesn't have to go through like anything to get it on Spotify and stuff like that. You can find so much fucking rad shit that you've never heard. It's a bit more of a mission, obviously, finding stuff, but once you kind of get in there, it's cool. I also have there's like Yemo BSM has like this crew that I really like that's on SoundCloud.
Yemo BSM, that's a gift now.
Yeah, he's also fucking rad. There's so many good fucking MCs out there, like Jits Finger obviously as well. There's like constantly, and now the Afrikaans rap fucking thing
Is there no way Jits
happening.
Finger was derived from Just Ginger?
I don't think so, no. But we can say that.
Yes. No, we don't have
yes,
to. It was a recent discovery one. I don't claim it. I'm just saying it sounds. I don't care. But it sounds quite similar. Just
Does sound
just
similar.
Ginger. Near Nixie. Not really.
No, it does sound similar.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Conspiracy. Let's start that conspiracy theory.
At the moment, we actually started Jits Finger. It was a side project.
Yeah, fuck. That's some lekker, and that's a fucking good vibe. Chommy's also putting out an album now, so there's like a fucking lot of like music coming out again, and production music. I think that's kind of a space, an easier space to be in because it's difficult. It's difficult to have like a full band in these days, and especially in these times. There's a lot of production. And also, where do you find push yourself? We were lucky because we had MK and all that stuff. And I think now, with the new acts, they're lucky because YouTube's finally kind of blowing up in that way.
Yeah.
It was, now everyone's getting so many fucking hits and everything's going so massive. And if you think when we started out, we were like, fuck. I think Kudos Ego was actually the first Afrikaans video to ever get 1 million hits on YouTube at that time. Now people get fucking 1 million hits in a week.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like
well,
changed so much.
It's the new outlet. It's the new audience. Actually, if you think about it. Instead of touring, everyone's locked away. Hopefully, with a lot of uncapped internet, and they're just scouring the internet. So it does make sense, but it kind of takes away from the live experience a lot because
no one does DSTV. We had MK, as I said, which helped a fuckload, but no one fucking watches that shit, and that's where people are fucking online. That's where shit's happening, and that's where you got to push it. And it's got its ups and it's got its downs. But it's a great space that's easy to use and easy to spread. If it wasn't for the fucking internet, I would have never been able to go to Holland. I would have had to go to Holland and fucking play a show for like 5 people, and then hopefully those 5 people tell fucking more people, and then it's like a fucking like that process just is like feels like a massive headache to me.
No, bro, 100%. So that was the right time. What year was that when Kudos had rocked there?
2009.
Yeah, so that was when it was really like established enough.
Yeah,
like, YouTube was kind of a thing already.
Yeah. Then it was kind of like booming, and like big hits. Like fucking people were getting like the international guys were already getting big hits, but not obviously like now they're getting fucking like 1 billion hits or fucking some shit like Gangnam Style or fucking food like that. It's like now there's so many hits like that's.
Did you watch the Grammys?
I didn't watch it, but I saw Nas
results.
win fucking one bass rap album, which is fucking rad. Like that he finally like won that. He hasn't won it ever, and it's he's obviously a fucking legend.
Yeah. And Beyonce now. Best female rapper of all time, 28 Grammys in her career.
Yeah, for R&B.
28.
R&B.
Well, but biggest female still. There's no other female with more awards.
Yeah, no.
In any category, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I love Beyonce.
No, 100%. No, dissing the legend.
Queen
and then what happened? Yeah, Queen Bee. And then what I saw was quite interesting, which I just started thinking. One has to start thinking what I thought or not. But her 9-year-old daughter won Grammy as well for her music video.
What?
Coincidentally, it does help when mommy and dad
Did
is
her
fiance and James.
9-year-old daughter do the music video?
No, but I think she co-wrote the song. So I'm not dissing at all. I'm just an interesting.
For that music video.
Yeah, I think it was in it and then co-wrote it.
In that one that she won for.
Yes,
okay.
that
Beyonce's
daughter won.
Her
daughter,
9-year-old daughter won.
9-year-old daughter won a Grammy for best music video of something, maybe also particular category.
Yeah,
but it's getting interesting out there. It's like the Grammys is becoming a
very
bit of a rerun show as well. If you think
Yeah,
about
some
it.
people winning. Family fucking hand me down.
Yeah, no disrespect, man. I have to feel like I have to do disclaimers like every 3 minutes. Like, we're not dissing Christians, we're not dissing Beyonce, we love everyone. We really do.
Everybody love everybody.
Everybody, yeah. There's another title you could.
Everybody love everybody.
Yeah, you could just turn that like Afrikaans and make it.
Guys, just chill.
Just get the doof on, bro.
Yeah.
Love that, bro. That JBL never been so doofed in its life before.
Yeah, that's all of you. It's going a stethoscope.
Stethoscope. Is
Stethoscope.
that what they call it?
Mm.
Okay, Kev. Have you got a chick?
No.
Okay.
I did have one for 3 years and now...
Okay. Why do you say no? Like, hey, you're no, ek's gay.
No.
Ek het nie 'n vrou mensie.
Nee, ek spreek nie fucking stryd. Maar... Ja man, net nie nou.
It's a
On the
business, bro.
hunt,
You can't have that baggage, but you like your career's
Ja.
going to take you off. Like,
En ek wil nie net... Ja, dude, ek gaan nou fokus op my shit. Ek het nie
Awesome.
tyd om iemand te disappoint nie.
I say, okay. Also, because it's just ultimately you're going to end in a disappointment. Is that what you say?
From my young meandering experience so far, yes.
That sounds like bullshit. I just
Everyone's welcome, but I'm not committing.
We're not committing. I mean, it must be quite hard.
Lady, slide into his DM.
Yeah. You can slide in there. But just good luck, because you have to get used to a life of erecting fences around big properties as well. So as long as you arrive fit.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Fit. I like my birds fit.
That's my alarm.
What the fuck is that time?
That goes over silent.
Did this know?
I think I must drink my pills.
Is it?
Woo,
Okay,
yeah.
talk us through this routine, or is it now a private thing?
No, it's just a joke.
Okay. Okay, but really, what pills do you take?
MDM ice. 7 missed calls. Jesus, that's quite a lot
Who's
for
that?
such a short time.
Come on, call it out, or do we not? No. All call it if it's important.
No, fuck. No, it's the girl who needs to come put in the water.
Oh shit.
The water girl.
Is that what they call it now? Okay. No, that's Kif. Anyone who's worrying about the radio silence who listens to this one day on a podcast, it's just me, Parow, responding to a text message.
The water girl.
The water lady. Bro, Kif, this has been rad. It's a cool Monday.
It's
Can
a
we-
very cool Monday.
Can we catch up like kind of like midway through your album or something like that, or at some stage, or actually I'll cook for you again.
Dis house you need to. Ek werk net daar.
Yeah.
Ek ken nie die mense nie.
Okay, you're not the water boy.
Ja, nee, ek vat nie verantwoordelik. Ek werk net daar.
Oh, okay, I've seen. So, well, bro, let's have a little catch up in the next few months again and do it again.
Yeah, let's do it.
For say soon tour and come tell us how it's all going. I'm sure it's going to be good. It's good to see you. Like, you actually do look pretty zen. I must say, I'm stoked that you've been through the journey. Nice to catch up with you. I haven't seen you for ages, so that's also Kev, and also cool to meet you, bro. Nice to be introduced.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me and Parow for letting me sit here. The interview that actually is.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I had like a
100%.
fun.
But that's the point of this. Guys, if you enjoyed it, just share it if you want. If not, who cares? Either way, we love you. My final thing that I always do, try and press on just because I am a sailor kind of into the marine world, very into the marine world, is I want to just ask Jack and Synth Peter to do a little pledge with me. You know, we've spent our careers. Don't worry, it's nothing weird. We spent our careers. You don't have to start taking your clothes off or anything like that. If you could just loosely unbutton your top.
Bring in the seals.
Yeah. If you could just turn around for 2 minutes and cover your ears.
Sip this. It's just a little bit,
Yeah.
nothing serious.
Just have a tiny
I know
sip.
it smells like
Red
blood,
milk.
but just take a sip.
Take this no Red Bull coffee. So we spend our careers on stage being given crates of plastic bottles, right, for water, and it's Coke, and it's Kif. We're so lucky. Please can I ask us can we get bottles? The next time you need to give anyone a gift and you don't know what to get the man who has everything in their life, get them a reusable bottle. Please can we start trying to fill up as best as we can. We're going to forget all the time. I forget all the time, but we've used it on stage. We've had one sip, we throw it on the chicks, and it's all Kif. It's fine. We've done what we've done, but we are drowning in plastic. The oceans are, we're going to have nothing to show our children
Yeah.
at all, and it just starts.
I do use a reusable,
Very true what you
reusable
say.
bottle.
Bro, I appreciate that. That's all. Sorry to get a little bit serious just for 2 seconds, but
That's great.
it's quite important because you have, because of your profile, you can influence a lot of people. So
Yeah.
if you guys can join me on that mission.
Very serious. Definitely that one of the documentaries that I'm watching, Our
Yeah.
Planet, actually says that everything could be fucked by like 2050.
Yeah.
Like fucked.
Well,
irreversibly
David
fucked.
Attenborough says we have 10 years left to make
Yeah.
very big decisions because we have completely irreversible
Yeah.
climate damage going on, and this plastic thing is the biggest scare, and it just takes a little bit of a change of mentality. Like we all guilty. I'm saying as recently as my last gig, we take our bottle of water. Lekker, it's part of the backline fucking tech rider. Fuck that, bro. Now you show people that you're drinking out of water bottles, and please, just buy a water bottle, fill it up when you can. It's the start. Like never mind, we can start with this. Get your reusable packets for groceries. Anyway, just start thinking about it. It's not a preach. We all need to do this because otherwise we're going to be a little bit more screwed than we already are. But I don't even want to leave on that note. But if I do, then cool.
YOLO!
Fucking bye donkey, bro.
Lekker. Dit was
Away.
fucking great.
Cheers. Yeah.
Like a jack.
Guys, thank you so
Peter.
much. We'll see you again. Share it. Cheers, yalla lekker. Master I've always wanted to say that as well. Cheers, yalla.
Os.